like a memory I haven't made yet. Kiss me like you're trying to forget. We orbit pain like it's a dance, a loop of maybe never chance. We met on the wrong side of fate. Timing's cruel when love can't wait. And every high becomes goodbye, while planets spin and we don't try. I feel you pulling away, like Mercury messing up the way. Every step forward we rewind, caught in a love that's out of time. We're hearts in retrograde, loving in reverse, slipping through the fade. Every kiss feels just a little too late. Stars align but not our fate. We keep chasing echoes, chasing pain, like love is drawn to cosmic rain. Forever, almost never stay. We're hearts in retrograde. You call like you don't know why, like a dream you keep letting die. We crash in silence, slow and sweet, in constellations we'll never meet. I feel you closer when you're gone, like shadows dancing before dawn. This love is gravity disguised, pulling us apart, synchronized. We're hearts in retrograde, loving in reverse, slipping through the fade. Every kiss feels just a little too late. Stars align but not our fate. We keep chasing echoes, chasing pain, like love is drawn to cosmic rain. Forever, almost never could rain. We're hearts in retrograde. Maybe in another sky we'll get it right, you and I. But for now we're stuck in space, writing love we can't erase. Hearts in retrograde, running out of stars we made. Your name still lingers on my skin, a story lost before it begins. So I'll keep dreaming soft and slow of a love we'll never fully know. Forever, almost never stayed. We're hearts in retrograde. That's how we are. You loved me too late.
We float, but we don't fall. We feel, but not at all. You hold me like we're weightless in the dark. Whispers echo like a spark, but every time I reach for more, you close 1,000 unseen doors. We kiss and pass and not in place, like stars that never leave a trace. I want your gravity tonight, but you keep drifting out of sight. You say the words but never stay. Love like this just fades away. No ground beneath our touch. It's everything but not enough. We're love without landing, falling with no crash, just soft expanding. No fire, no flames, just endless flight, wrapped in daydreams every night. We're close but never landing, a sky of maybe always standing, in between the one and real. Tell me, is this how you feel? Like a sigh, a breeze that leaves before goodbye. We orbit words we'll never say. You're here then floating far away. Your hands feel like a half-remembered song, familiar, sweet, but something's wrong. We dance but never touch the ground, a silent love without a sound. We're almost something I can't hold, a warmth that's distant. never meant. We're love without landing, falling with no crash, just soft expanding. No fire, no flames, just endless flight, wrapped in daydreams every night. We're close but never landing, a sky of maybe always standing in between the one and real. Tell me, is this how you feel? If I asked you to come down, would you fall or let me drown? 'Cause I can't keep flying blind, in love you'll never let me find. We're love without landing, a story always barely standing. I wanna crash into your soul, but you just float and never hold. We're love without landing, lost in skies too wide, too demanding. One touch and then you're gone again. Was this love or just pretend? We float, but we don't fall. We feel, but not at all.
Mercury spinning, and so are we. Heat in the cold still can't set us free.
I raise your eyes like a horoscope, full of secrets, full of hope. You burn me up without a flame, say my name but play no game. Late night calls that turn to mist, lips I know but never kissed. You say I'm here but never stay, like Mercury you slip away. And now we're tangled in misread signs, love that glitches between the lines. You're close enough to feel the sting, but too far for anything. You got me Mercury blue, hot and cold, I'm lost in you. Communication breaks in two, I say I love you, say who? Spin me in your retro spin, where do we stop, where do we begin? You burn and freeze me too, that's the shade of Mercury blue. Your silence speaks in stereo, echoed lies I used to know. Your love's a code I can't decode, running signals on overload. You blame the stars, I blame the vibe, two planets that don't align. It's cosmic, tragic, cruelly tight, this orbit never feels quite right. So read me backwards, break the chain, I'm tired of loving in refrain. This heat, this cold, this ghosted game, still tastes like you, still feels the same. You've got me Mercury blue, hot and cold, I'm lost in you. Communication breaks in two, I say I love you, say who? Spin me in your retro spin, where do we stop, where do we begin? You burn and freeze me too, that's the shade of Mercury blue. We orbit madness, sweet and sour, drunk on moments, lost in hours. If this is love, then I'm confused, 'cause I'm ignited and abused. You got me Mercury blue, floating high then falling through. You crash and smile like nothing's new, while I'm still bleeding love for two. In your chaos I remain, drenched in stars and cold champagne, still stained in every hue of Mercury, of you. Spinning out, still chasing you, falling deeper into Mercury blue.
No words, just stars that don't align. You're here, but never really mine. Used to hear your heartbeat in my sleep, now I wake in silence, sinking deep. We share a bed, but not the dream, floating apart like galaxies unseen. Your eyes used to sing, now they just stare, like you're with me but not really there. You talk in echoes I can't reach, a love once loud, now just a speech. I trace the shape of what we were, in shadows where your touch once stirred. You breathe but you don't breathe for me, just drifting farther endlessly. There's silent skies between us now, a love that vanished, don't know how. No storms, no screams, just quiet pain. We fade like stars that don't remain. No gravity, just empty space, a tenderness we can't replace. No war, no fire, no fuss, just silent skies between us. I miss the way you'd say my name, like it mattered, like we burned the same. Now every word feels out of sync, like falling petals in soft pink ink. We used to fight, now we pretend, polite goodnights that never mend. Our hearts don't clash, they don't collide, they simply float with wounds they hide. I wish you'd shout or slam the door, anything but this quiet war. I'd rather tears than this delay of watching love just drift away. There's silent skies between us now, a love that vanished, don't know how. No storms, no screams, just quiet pain. We fade like stars that don't remain. No gravity, just empty space, a tenderness we can't replace. No war, no fire, no fuss, just silent skies between us. If this is peace, then why does it hurt? Your calm is colder than the dirt. I crave the chaos of your flame, not this silence with your name. So say something, break the spell. Let's scream or crash, or burn or yell. Don't leave me in this quiet dust. Don't let love turn into rust. I take the storm, I take the fight, not this silence every night. Say something or we'll combust under silent skies between us. You breathe, but not for me, and I stay quietly. You smiled while I broke in silence. You held my hand but never really looked. I cried in the backseat while you laughed in the front. You never turned around, didn't ask me once. I stayed up every night while you dreamed without a clue. I was drowning in the quiet right beside you. You loved me in daylight but missed me in the dark. I gave you every signal but you never saw the spark. These are tears you never saw, falling soft, breaking all my laws. I hid the ache behind a smile. You never stayed but I stayed a while. This heart you never read at all is pleading words you let me stall. You loved me raw but not this raw. These are tears, tears you never saw. I dressed in hope you never noticed. Wrote you poems in my head so hopeless. Every silence I forgave, These are tears you never saw, falling soft, breaking all my laws. I hid the ache behind a smile. You never stayed, but I stayed a while. This heart you never read at all, it's bleeding words you let me stall. You loved me raw, but not this raw. These are tears, tears you never saw. Would you have stayed if I had cried louder? Would you have heard me if I drowned prouder? Maybe pain in silence isn't real unless someone's there to feel. These are tears you never knew, falling just for me, not you. You touch my skin but not my ache. Love the parts that wouldn't break. Now I'm gone and you still don't see the shattered girl I used to be. You never asked, you never saw. So these tears, they're mine after all. I wept beside you. You just never looked. It's not that we ended fast, we just unraveled in reverse. You left like time rewinding slow, fading in ways I didn't know. We smiled while breaking piece by piece, a perfect fall dressed up as peace. Your voice became a distant sound, each word like footsteps off the ground. You looked at me like I was gone, even when I was holding on. And I felt you vanish in your stare, like love unspoken filled the air. You didn't say it, but I knew this goodbye came long before you moved. This is our retrograde goodbye, moving backward through the sky. Unkiss me slow and hold my hand, take back the things we couldn't stand. No fireworks, just silent fade, no storm just like that never stayed. It's not hello, it's not just why, it's a retrograde goodbye. I wish we ended in a spark, instead we dimmed into the dark. Every memory plays in loops, but in reverse like fading truths. You walked away inside your mind, way before we left the time. Now all that's left is quiet air, an echo of what once was there. And I can't fight a love reversed, where healing somehow makes it worse. You never meant to make me cry, but love just left and so did I. This is our retrograde goodbye, moving backward through the sky. Unkiss me slow and hold my hand, take back the things we couldn't stand. No fireworks, just silent fade, no storm just like that never stayed. It's not hello, it's not just why, it's a retrograde goodbye. Tried and forward, failed in loop, fell in love, then lost the truth. It's not a villain, not a crime, just wrong hearts in perfect time. This is our retrograde goodbye, stars rewind when lovers lie. No blame, no hate, just cold and clear. The love we had is not still here. Unlove me now, erase the sigh, and leave me floating in the sky. This is how we say goodbye. Retrograde, you and I still love you, just in reverse. You held me like winter held spring, tight, but never letting it bloom. Your fingers brushed my skin like frost, beautiful but at a cost. Every word a velvet thread, stayed to see the spark. Your kiss was fire, but your eyes cold as a liar. And I kept waiting for the heat, but your warmth never reached my feet. You touched me soft but told me lies, with lips like silk and frozen eyes. Cold hands, warm lies, you held me just enough to cry. Sweet mouth, sharp soul, you played your part, you played it cold. You made me feel, then made me doubt. Love me in, then shut me out. Cold hands, warm lies, you loved me just to say goodbye. You called me mine, then looked away. Promised me stars you threw away. I traced your spine, you hid your truth, wrapped in charm but void of proof. Every laugh was like a trap, every hug a quiet slap. You knew how to make me stay, even when you walked away. You held me just like winter does, close enough but never trust. I begged for heat, I begged for a light. You gave me love just out of sight. Cold hands, warm lies, you held me just enough to cry. Sweet mouth, sharp soul, you played your part, you played it cold. You made me feel, then made me doubt. Love me in, then shut me out. Cold hands, warm lies, you loved me just to say goodbye. Maybe warmth was never real, just a trick you used to steal. I mistook the chill for charm, but love like yours only harms. Cold hands, warm lies, you kissed me under frozen skies. Soft sighs, fake highs, now I see the truth in your disguise. You love my glow but dim my flame, called it love but played a game. Cold hands, warm lies, you touched me just to say goodbye. You never meant to stay, only to feel loved for a while. You left, but didn't leave me whole. Just half, just enough to miss. We burn too slow to call it fire, too quiet to scream, too numb for desire. You said I love you like a sigh, not a promise, more like a lie. We walked in circles, never straight. Halfway love, sealed by fate. I held on while you let go, but slow, so I would know. You never said the final word, but silence cut more than I heard. You gave me almost nearly true, a love that always split in two. Now I'm stuck in half moon regret. You're gone but I'm not over yet. You left no fight, no loud goodbye, just a dimming in the sky. I orbit what we didn't do, the almost love that fell into. You were never mine to forget, just my half moon regret. You kissed me soft but thought of her. I saw it in your quiet blur. I stayed when I should have flown, but I hate being alone. fades too soon. I play our song in lowercase, no climax, just empty space. I gave you all my midnight dreams. You gave me dusk, you gave me seams. I wore your love like borrowed light, bright enough, but not quite right. Now I'm stuck in half-moon regret. You're gone, but I'm not over yet. You left no fight, no loud goodbye, just a dimming in the sky. I orbit what we didn't do, the almost love that fell into. You were never mine to forget, just my half-moon regret. Maybe fool was never fate. Maybe we were meant to break. Some loves are just a phase, not to last, just to amaze. So here I am, still lit in part, with half a soul and broken heart. No closure, no last sunset, just my cold half-moon regret. I wish I could forget, but you never let me yet. I still live in half-moon regret. You weren't a chapter, just an unfinished breath.
You're not far, but I can't touch you. Something's always spinning between me and you. We talk in echoes late at night, two hearts lost in satellite light. I feel you in the static hum, but you're just out of reach, just one beat numb. We orbit close then drift away, like moons that never find their day. So much to say but never near, just blurred signals I barely hear. And I try to bridge the void with words, but all I send just goes unheard. Your silence rings like distant stars, too bright, too far, too many scars. There's satellites between us, circling truths we don't discuss. We're dancing in delay, hearts spinning the wrong way. Your hands a signal lost in space. I reach but never find your face. We're close but not enough, with satellites between our love. We used to burn without control, now we're a glitch, a quiet scroll. I miss your breath in present time, now all I get are ghosted lines. And every time I try to pull, something cosmic makes it dull. You smile like we're still okay, but love is light years far today. I wish we fell in simpler skies, before delay, before disguise. But now we're tethered by what's gone, holding tight but not for long. There's satellites between us, circling truths we don't discuss. We're dancing in delay, hearts spinning the wrong way. Your hands a signal lost in space. I reach but never find your face. We're close but not enough, with satellites between our love.
just stayed. When nothing falls, but everything stays. We're in the space between the stars, not too close, not too far. Caught in the pool, but we don't drift. A stillness only we can lift. You're the gravity that holds me tight, the silent force that feels so right. No need for words, no need for time. We found a place where love's divine. We float in the perfect place where nothing changes and all feels safe. Not a dream, but not quite real. A love that's silent, but we can feel. Love in the Lagrange point. We don't need to move, just stay anointed. Between the worlds where hearts collide, but we're at peace with no divide. We don't rush, we don't escape. In this space, we just create. Love in the Lagrange point. We stay suspended side by side. We're not lost, we're just at rest. In the center of the cosmic quest. No gravity, no friction, no fight. Just two hearts in endless light. We're not meant to burn or fade. We're the calm the stars have made. No need to move, no need to go. We found our home in the undertow. No storms to chase, no tides to ride. Just perfect silence by your side. Not a dream, but not quite truth. Just two souls and an eternal proof. Love in the Lagrange point. We don't need to move, just stay anointed. Between the worlds where hearts collide, but we're at peace with no divide. We don't rush, we don't escape. In this space, we just create. Love in the Lagrange point. We stay suspended side by side. The universe can spin and twist, but we'll never break, we'll always exist. Tied by nothing but holding on. In the quiet where we belong. Love in the Lagrange point. No need for time, no need to avoid. Between the worlds our hearts align. Forever here, forever mine. We don't rush, we don't escape. In this space we just create. Love in the Lagrange point. We stay suspended side by side.